Fellow champions, it's your boy Abiodun Salami, the world-class performance strategist and the founder of the Peak Performer Africa. I'm super excited this morning to be here to celebrate a legend with the Out of Home Advertising Association of Nigeria. And the legend I'm talking about is the one and only Dr. Abiodun Olusina Shobanjo, OON. You will recall that about 2 months ago, we had the privilege and the honor of celebrating this legend at the Legend Awards of the Peak Performer Festival. That was the crowning of the Peak Performer Festival 2024. And today I am so honored, privileged, humbled to be serving as the keynote speaker this morning at this event where we are honoring this legend, Dr. Abiodun Olusina Shobanjo. And as part of the celebration towards his 80th birthday. Yes, 80th birthday. I'm sure when you heard 80th, you are trying to compare the picture and the man you've seen with the age I've mentioned. Yes, is the youngest 80-year-old man that I've ever met, you know, and it's just an honor to be doing this, to celebrate his excellence, his dexterity, his professionalism. My topic today is on excellence and professionalism as pillars to sustainable business growth. Till I see you, everyone there, keep rocking your world like a champion.
The World Legends Award is the highest honor that association bestows on individuals.
Is a renowned performance strategist, author, and speaker, known for his dedication to leadership development and workforce productivity. He's the principal strategist of CHAN, a professional services firm that provides executive coaching, workforce development, and advisory services for high-performing business leaders. Dr. Salami is an alumnus of prestigious institutions such as Harvard University Business School and the American Government's International Visitor Leadership Program. He held a doctorate in behavioral modification and performance improvement from California Metropolitan University. Additionally, he is a member of the Forbes Coaching Council, serves as editor-in-chief of the Peak Performer Africa. He has been honoring so many. He is the founder of initiatives such as the Peak Performer and Peak Performing Woman of the Year. Let's bring him to the microphone. That's not enough. It must be on until he mounts the stage. Thank you very much. You can follow me for that. I follow you who believe in this. Thank you.
Thank you. The chairman of this occasion, Prince Julius Adelusi Adeli OFR. Daddy, thank you for always being an inspiration to us. And our legendary honoree for today, Dr. Abiodun Olusina Shobanjo and Mommy Joyce Shobanjo. Thank you very much. It's an honor to be here today. I've received so much encouragement on my table, so I'll just mention that it do Banjo, thank you. There is a man who's been a great part of the work I've done in the past 13 years that I'm proud to sit with today. Many people don't know, but he was doing that in the background a lot for us. Mr. Jimmy Awoshika. Please help me appreciate. Thank you so much, sir. Mrs. Bumi, you're welcome. Lady Susie, you're welcome. Sir Steve, I saw you when you came in very early. You're welcome, sir. You're welcome. Dr. Ken Ayeli, you're welcome. Dr. Charles Chijini, you're welcome. Every one of us in this room, distinguished captains of industries, all special guests, especially members of the Out of Home Advertising Association of Nigeria. I want to say thank you to you for bringing this, putting this together. One of the things happening around us in the country is we get to put the spotlight on the wrong things. We get to celebrate things we are supposed to be ashamed of. But it is great to see that we have what we can be proud of and we are celebrating this. Please help me put your hands together for our honoree today, and also for yourselves for being here today. So I'll say what we're doing today is of utmost significance in a country where little is known and celebrated about our heroes. It is especially true among the younger generation, my generation. When you ask the average Gen Z or millennial, they can tell you a lot of things about Bill Gates in Nigeria. They can tell you a lot of things about even Mark Zuckerberg in Nigeria. They can tell you a lot about Elon Musk in Nigeria. But hardly would you hear young people talk about our own heroes, our founding fathers. And the reason that is missing is because we don't have enough platforms like this to showcase the strength that we have. We don't have platforms like this to help the youth, the truth, to know, so that they can lean on the wisdom and the expertise and the sacrifices over the past decades that people, in the person of Dr. Abiodun Shobanjo, what they've done incredibly well, so that we can build a great future. Please, if you want to clap, don't pretend. Put your hands together and really applaud the honoree today. So, the success we are celebrating today, it's a result of decades of disciplined focus on two twin pillars that will form the bulk of my lecture today. The two pillars of excellence and professionalism that remain the foundation of sustainable business growth. These are two immutable principles, regardless of generation, regardless of gender, regardless of ethnicity, regardless of race, also regardless of profession. Because if we talk about Dr. Abiodun Shobanjo only within the marketing communication space, we're not fully maximizing the principles that he has lived by to build the business that anyone else can learn and copy to build an empire in any other industry across the globe. So, the theme of today's keynote is excellence and professionalism as pillars of sustainable business growth. And it speaks to the essence of enduring success. It underscores the behaviors, the values, and practices that transform organizations into institutions of legacy, that transforms individuals into leaders of consequence and visions into reality. So let us unpack this thing, exploring how these pillars, when well understood and applied, form the foundation for long-term success in business and in life. So the first question, what is sustainable business growth? Before we delve into these twin pillars of excellence and professionalism, let us define that concept of sustainable business growth. Growth, in the traditional sense, is often measured in profits, in market share, and in expansion. But sustainable growth is more profound. It encompasses growth that is 1, economically viable, 2, socially responsible, and 3, environmentally sound. That makes it sustainable. So sustainable business growth ensures that success of today does not come at the expense of future generations. It is about creating value for stakeholders. Who are the stakeholders? Employees, customers, investors, communities, and the planet in a way that is ethical, that is equitable, and that is enduring. So how do we achieve this kind of growth? The answer lies in embedding excellence and professionalism at the core of everything we do. Not what we do once in a while, not what we do when we feel like, not what we do when it is comfortable, but what we do consistently. And so let us look at the first pillar. The first pillar is excellence. Excellence is not an outcome. Excellence is a mindset. It is the relentless pursuit of quality, the refusal to settle for mediocrity, and the commitment to continuous improvement. Excellence is a journey without a finish line, a principle that challenges us to raise the bar every day. Excellence demands not just competence, but a relentless pursuit of improvement. It challenges us to think beyond profitability and aspire to greatness in our contributions to the society. Our honoree's illustrious career is a testament to these ethos. His vision turned obstacles into opportunities, and his commitment to quality reshaped industries and impacted countless lives, many of them seated in this room today. So let us examine excellence in 4 dimensions. 1 is excellence in leadership. 2, excellence in operations. 3, excellence in customer service. And 4, excellence as a culture. The first one, excellence in leadership. Leadership sets the tone for excellence. Visionary leaders, they inspire their teams, they set ambitious goals, and they create environments where innovation thrives. True leaders don't just demand excellence, they exemplify excellence through their actions, through the decisions that they make, and through their attitude. The legend we honor today epitomizes this principle. Dr. Shobanjo's leadership has been marked by a commitment to high standards, a willingness to embrace challenges, and an unyielding focus on delivering value. Number 2, excellence in operations. Excellence in operations means striving for efficiency, for precision, and effectiveness. Whether it is through lean production processes, cutting-edge technology, or meticulous attention to customer feedback, operational excellence drives growth. Let us consider Toyota's legendary Kaizen philosophy, which emphasizes continuous improvement in all facets of operation. This principle has enabled Toyota to remain a global leader in the automotive industry for several decades. Number 3, excellence in customer experience. In today's competitive marketplace, excellence in customer experience is non-negotiable. Businesses that understand and exceed customer expectations cultivate loyalty, trust, and advocacy. This is not just about delivering products or services, but about creating memorable experiences. Apple, for instance, a phone that many of us in this room will hold today, has built a loyal customer base by delivering products that combine functionality with elegance, backed by exceptional customer support. And the 4th part, excellence as a culture. Culture, a way of life of a people. Ultimately, excellence must be embedded in organizational culture. It is not the responsibility of a single person or a single department. It is the collective ethos that permeates every action and every decision made in the organization. And when excellence becomes a shared value, it transforms organizations. Employees can take pride in their work, their innovation becomes second nature, and customers recognize the brand as a symbol of quality. Now, we've talked about excellence. Let us look at the second pillar, professionalism. If excellence is the engine of sustainable growth, then professionalism is the framework that guides its application. Professionalism is about adhering to the highest standards of conduct, ethics, and accountability. So when someone is called a professional, it is not just because of the practice of the individual, the career of that individual. It is a set of traits that the individual possesses. That is what makes the person a professional. When you hear career professional, it is not just someone that wakes up every day and goes to a place of work and comes back. It is someone that wakes up every day and displays and continues to cultivate these traits. Professionalism ensures that excellence is not fleeting. It is the moral compass that guides our endeavors, fostering trust, integrity, and credibility. Through professionalism, our honoree has built partnerships, inspired loyalty, and set a standard for ethical leadership that continues to resonate. Now, let us look at 4 attributes of professionalism. 1 is the foundation, and that foundation is integrity. Integrity is the cornerstone of professionalism. It means being honest, being transparent, and principled in all interactions. For businesses, integrity builds trust, a commodity that is more valuable than any asset. It is said that when wealth is lost, nothing is lost. When health is lost, something is lost. But when character is lost, everything is lost. The honoree we celebrate today has built his career and enterprise on the foundation of integrity. His unwavering commitment to ethical practices has earned him the respect of peers, employees, and even his own competitors. The second part of professionalism is accountability, which is about owning actions and outcomes. Accountability is about taking responsibility for actions and their consequences. Professionalism demands that we own our successes and our failures, learning from both of them to drive continuous improvement. Little wonder Sir Winston Churchill said the price of greatness is responsibility. In my work, I have seen that without accountability, there can be no trust. And without trust, there can be no meaningful collaboration. And without collaboration, there can be no success. Organizations that foster a culture of accountability empower employees to take initiative, to make decisions, and innovate without fear of retribution. The third attribute of a professional is respect and courtesy. You see, professionalism also entails treating others with respect and courtesy, regardless of their rank or their status. This behavior fosters collaboration, inclusivity, and mutual respect. The quality is essential for sustainable growth in a diverse and globalized market. The golden rule says, treat others the way you want to be treated. The platinum rule says, treat others the way they like to be treated. But I subscribe to another rule. That rule says, treat others with courtesy, even when they treat you otherwise. We can call that the less traveled rule. It's the unpopular rule, but that has great rewards when we comply that way. Of course, this does not mean that one will become passive. Rather, it means you are assertive and you are not aggressive. It means you can shut doors, but you shut doors gently. It means you combine management and leadership skills in a way that can separate behavior from personality and address issues head on while still treating the person with respect and courtesy. The fourth part is lifelong learning and adaptability. The world is changing. It keeps changing at an unprecedented pace. And to remain professional in such a dynamic environment, one must commit to lifelong learning and adaptability. This means staying abreast of industry trends, acquiring new skills, and being open to change. It was A.W. Toffler that said that the illiterate of the 21st century will not be about those that can neither read nor write, but the illiterate of the 21st century will be about those that cannot learn, which is acquiring new information, unlearn, which is the information you have that got you here, that cannot take you there, you take it out of your system, and 3, that you relearn, which is what you have always known, you review it so it becomes native intelligence to you. The honoree we celebrate today, in many ways, has demonstrated this behavior time and again. Dr. Shobanjo's willingness to embrace new ideas, technologies, and approaches has enabled him and the Troika Group to stay ahead of the curve and inspire other people to do the same. So we've talked about excellence, and that is the synergy of excellence and professionalism. When combined, excellence and professionalism create a powerful synergy. Together, they ensure that growth is not only rapid, but it is also sustainable. Excellence drives performance, while professionalism ensures that this performance is achieved ethically, responsibly, inclusively, and continuously. And here are 4 outcomes of the synergy between excellence and professionalism. 1, building trust and loyalty. Trust is the bedrock of sustainable relationships. Whether it is relationship with customers, relationship with employees, or other stakeholders, excellence and professionalism build trust by demonstrating competence, consistency, and integrity. The second outcome is attracting and retaining talent. Top talent is drawn to organizations that embody excellence and professionalism. Employees want to work for companies that value their contributions, treat them with respect, and provide opportunities for growth. It is therefore no wonder that Troika, as a group, continues to attract and retain top talent. And in this room, whether you are still with Troika or you have moved on to be the ambassador of Troika in other organizations, you can relate effectively with the conversation we're having today. Number 3, fostering innovation. Sustainable growth requires innovation, and innovation thrives in an environment where excellence and professionalism are prioritized. These principles encourage experimentation, risk-taking, and creative problem-solving. The 4th outcome of the synergy between excellence and professionalism is enhancing reputation. In an age of information, reputation is virtually everything. Organizations known for their excellence and professionalism, they enjoy a competitive advantage. They attract customers, investors, and partners who align with their values. Today we are celebrating a legacy, and it's the legacy of sustainable growth. Sustainable business growth is not merely about profits, it is about purpose. It is said that when purpose is not known, abuse is inevitable. It is about creating value that transcends the immediate and the individual, leaving behind a legacy that benefits generations to come. And there are 10 imperatives for sustainable business growth, and I'll go through them quickly. 1, prioritizing people development, which means investing in the education, empowerment, and well-being of employees, recognizing them as the bedrock of organizational success. 2, embed sustainability into strategy, which is making environmental stewardship a core business value, ensuring that growth does not come at the expense of our planet. 3, drive innovation with integrity, which is about pursuing technological advancements and innovative solutions while maintaining ethical considerations and societal benefits. 4, foster diversity and inclusion, which is about building organizations that embrace diverse perspectives, ensuring that every voice contributes to the collective success. 5, strengthening corporate governance, which is about implementing robust governance structures to ensure transparency, accountability, and long-term trust with stakeholders. 6, develop resilient supply chains, which is about adapting supply chains to be agile, to be ethical, and sustainable, minimizing risks and maximizing value. 7, embrace digital transformation, which is leveraging technology to enhance efficiency, accessibility, and scalability without losing sight of the human connection. 8, commit to stakeholder value, which is going beyond shareholder profits to deliver value for all
all stakeholders, customers, employees, the community, and the environment. And 9, cultivate partnerships, which is about collaborating across industries, sectors, and nations to address shared challenges and achieve shared success. And 10, leading with purpose, which is ensuring that your leadership is guided by values with a clear focus on creating positive impact for the society. What are some lessons from the legacy of Dr. Abiodun Shobanjo? The industry legend we celebrate today embodies all these principles. Through his commitment to excellence, he has achieved unparalleled success. Through his professionalism, he has earned the respect and admiration of everyone who has the privilege of working with me. In the story of Dr. Shobanjo, we can say that 1, excellence was modeled for him by his father, by Joseph Shobanjo, who carried himself with grace and humility, despite the influence he wielded in the Ijebu community in Zaria. We can say that excellence was nurtured in him by his mother, Mama Morinotu Shobanjo, aka Iye Oyinbo. The granddaughter of the first chief imam of Ayekwe. By the way, Dr. Shobanjo refers to himself as an Ijebu man from Ayekwe. And his mother told him that grit and passion ignites the torch of achievement. And also, 3, excellence was instilled in him by his school principal at Odogulu Grammar School, Mr. Victor George Chinwa, aka Very Good Chinwa, or simply called BGC, who gave Dr. Shobanjo a vision of greatness and a sense of pride. This is why I think the S in the name Shobanjo means solid background. And solid background is the beginning of success. And part of that background, there is a quote I saw that Dr. Shobanjo will be familiar with at the beginning. That never shall we relent until our dreams come true. For generations yet unborn, to be proud of our work. That is the 4th stanza in his secondary school anthem that continues to guide and inspire him, Odogulu Grammar School. We can also say that Dr. Shobanjo's career from Nigerian Broadcasting Corporation, serving under the legendary Dr. Christopher Kolade, CON, and Grant Advertisers, which is Lawson, and the platforms where he continued to build on the foundation of excellence from his solid background and professionalism. And all of this led to not just founding Insights and Troika Holdings, but to building a legacy of sustainable growth that we celebrate today. His journey teaches us that sustainable growth is not a product of luck or chance. It is the result of deliberate choices, disciplined actions, and unwavering values. Now, I've mentioned that the S in the name Shobanjo means solid background. And I want to pause to confirm from the distinguished audience here, if you would like to know my meaning of the other alphabets in the name Shobanjo. If I get a loud chorus, yes, I will provide the rest. Okay. S is solid background. H is having empathy. O is outshining with excellence. B is brilliant execution of ideas. A is attracting and retaining talent. N is nurturing generations. J is just in all its dealings. And O is on time. To the Shobanjo family, and I'm actually now addressing my brothers and my sisters, Tunde, Funke, Femi, Bimbola, and Dolapo. You have a solid name. And please, there are 3 things I want to implore you to do with this name. 1, cherish it. But more importantly, protect it. Protect it with everything you can. But the most important is ensure you bequeath. Abiodun Shobanjo has bequeathed this name to you. It is important that you do the same with it, not just to your children, but to your children's children. And in case you're still here, when your children's children are around, you bequeath it to them as well. Now, I've talked about these 8 things. I want to dwell on one of them, that is on time. Punctuality is one of the things Dr. Shobanjo is known for. And I will share the story with you. Punctuality is one of the values Dr. Shobanjo has sustained from his early days serving as an account executive in Grant in the 70s till date. The world, while working on an account, that had cause to leave the client's office when the scheduled meeting failed to commence on time. He left his Broad Street office of Grant in good time for the meeting with his client interface. An Englishman and managing director at Apota, both locations were then almost at extremes of the metropolitan Lagos. For more than 2 hours, he waited to see the client, who was told was very busy Nigerian. Upset, he left the company, and of course, by the time he returned to his office, the client had called to report the young Shobanjo, while he unceremoniously left the client's office. And he responded by restating his 2-hour wait to see the client, who appeared not to have seen anything wrong with not honoring the properly scheduled appointment. This information caused his boss to tell him that the action is unacceptable. He apologized to the agency as well as to Dr. Shobanjo, who promptly filed the valuable lesson that any good employee will always display courage to do the right thing once he is convinced that his establishment is valuable. That is Dr. Shobanjo. Fast forward into being CEO of Insight. In the 1990s, he and his team had scheduled a midday meeting with the chairman of the bank. As it was expected, Dr. Shobanjo arrived for the meeting well ahead of time. Chairman of that bank was again busy. He was sitting at the chairman's resource lounge. Dr. Shobanjo dropped his call card with the desk officer. A few minutes passed him with a message: "Please tell the chairman that I was here, but I had to leave." That demonstrated to the young agency personnel that went with him that respect yourself so you can demand professional courtesy from your client. Ladies and gentlemen, just like Dr. Shobanjo, let us commit to being architects of punctuality in our respective fields. By respecting time, here is our call to action today. As we reflect on these lessons, let us ask ourselves 2 very important questions. 2 very important questions. Question 1, how can we embed excellence and professionalism into our own lives and our organization? Question 2, how can we contribute to a future that is not only prosperous, but also ethical, inclusive, and sustainable? So let this gathering serve as a catalyst for change. Let us commit to being ambassadors of excellence and professionalism in our industries, communities, and beyond. To our honoree, Dr. Abiodun Olusina Shobanjo, OON. Let me start by once again congratulating you. Thank you for living a life of inspiration. Also, thank you for this platform to deliver the keynote of this occasion. I have sent a message to my village people that this is what is going on today. That in your 18 years are a beacon of wisdom, and in your legacy continue to inspire us to pursue excellence, uphold professionalism, and drive sustainable growth. Once again, thank you, and thank you. Thank you very much.
If we stand up for this young man, I'm sure Dr. Shobanjo started a lot younger.
Wow. Thank you.
This man is standing. Please rise. Please, Emma.
This is the line I was telling you about here. I'm not the one who is there. They are not the law of worry. Don't mind. So may God bless you. We're very proud of you. He is the face of the Lord.
I think what we should do now, ladies and gentlemen, is for our president to get ready, president of the organizers, to get ready for this one.
I'm overwhelmed by the show of love, the show of appreciation that has been displayed this occasion. Dr. Abiodun Salami, our guest speaker, very busy professionals. I can't believe
We got to interview and also it's just to be on behalf of Oman, on behalf of this special people of my here. We will do anything when I have the time. I will do anything with Dr. Shobanjo and his voice. I will come to that for granted. Anyway, while I came to honor you, we say thank you very much. Indeed, it was timeless. I have to tell you that this is the first time. Even I have to force myself out of my ancient days into my millennium past. And I have to pay recording, which I wouldn't do recording because it was so apt. I said I would go and listen to this and do it. So congratulations on you. I'm sure you're very well spent. Thank you for the conversation. Thank you.